you just have.
Sacramento, California, the backdrop for the Rockets. The very smart veteran, Fred VanVleet, has seen it all. He'll bring that experience as they anticipate the action here at Golden One Center. Rockets, Kings, the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. A moment now to check out some numbers for him.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. The great out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5. And for Sacramento, Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Backcourt guards are Schroeder and Levine. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. And that one's good. Schroeder. We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. You like what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced, and the skill level continues to rise. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
In the corner, Murray with it. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You have to know where Sabonis is. Really box him out. He's so good on the offensive glass.
KD passes to the great. His three-pointers off the mark. Kings have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Levine wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside Durant. Here's the great. He's guarded by Schroeder. DeRozan brings the double team. 4 on the clock. Here's the great. Good on the three-point shot. The great's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's the great. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now, here's Schroeder. And DeRozan kicks it over to Schroeder. Wants to get it to DeRozan, and does. Pass to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Releases. DeRozan's shot is off.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
The closer DeRozan gets, the more dangerous he is. That's fantastic work inside.
Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Monks checked in for the Kings. And a change for the Rockets. Tari Eason's checked in for Amen Thompson. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Murray. No scoring in this one.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Drains the three-pointer.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
Sabonis finds DeRozan. Murray outside. Back to DeRozan. Over Eason. And it's DeRozan missing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Making that tricky shot from the corner look so simple. That's just a bucket for Durant.
DeRozan in the corner. Monk for three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point.
Houston making some changes. KD's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Thompson comes in for Aaron Holiday. And the great subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Taking a look at the Rockets. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's the great in at the one. That ties it up. KD's got his third basket of the night.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
DeRozan passes to Levine. To the middle. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. Keon Ellis, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And a switch here also for Houston. Capella's checked in. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh, and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And it seems unthinkable at this point, but they've won 26 games in a row.
The team is playing what I'd call nearly flawless basketball. They just can't lose one of the most memorable winning streaks in league history. Seeing the way these guys are balling right now makes me want to lace it up a little bit.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Houston. Outside DeRozan. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night. A minute 42 left here in the second. Here's the great. And another three for Houston.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Schroeder had a piece of it. KD on the wing. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Out to DeRozan. Again, the miss by the King.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Basket good. The greats got the lead up to 8 now for Houston.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Outside DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. Ellis, the pass to Sabonis. Sacramento moving it around. 5 on the clock. Monk dishes to Schroeder. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And so it's Houston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings. Well, any impression, you knuckleheads?
Yeah, I can do a few. My best is probably...
Shaq. He meant impressions of the standings, not like being an impersonator.
I know that, Kenny. Why you always gotta be spoiling my fun, huh?
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Kings.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Backcourt guards are Schroeder and Levine. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more. Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, Sacramento this season, bringing in Dennis Schroeder to provide stability to their point guard position, and he's coming off an efficient postseason with Detroit. Schroeder's impact has varied depending on the situation, but the Kings are hoping and believing he'll thrive in their system.
They love his disposition. Thank you, Shams. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is driven. He said, quote, "There's no calm time with me. There's a lot to work on to help my teammates and win games. That desperation to stay here in the NBA because I love it and try to get better, I'm always thinking about it, and I don't think that's going to change." Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And Levine takes a lot of threes for this very reason. Such an effective shooter.
Outside for Durant. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Levine against Sacramento.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Rockets leading by 10. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Drills the 3-pointer.
Timeout.
Thompson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Here's Schroeder. 6 points for him. Outside, Levine. DeRozan against Durant. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. DeRozan's got 8 points.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Kept alive. Outside, KD. Jacks up a 3. And the basket by the Great. The Great's got 9 points here in the second half. Sabonis' screen on Thompson. Levine finds Sabonis. Nobody near Schroeder. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Here's the Great. He's got 29 points. Thompson outside. Just 5 to shoot. And the basket by the Great.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Outside, Levine. Pulls it up. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
We see this time and time again from Levine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Sacramento making a switch here. Monk's checked in. Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Launches a 3. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Kings. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sabonis. And it's Keon Ellis in for Murray. The Kings trail by 11. Ellis outside. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Eason. Ellis kicks to Monk. There's a good screen. The tray. Eason grabs the board. Rockets leading by 11. And he drives in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Monk, the pass to Levine, takes the 3. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's the Great. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. The Great's got 36.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Levine passes to Eubanks. Smith dishes to Durant. Here's the Great. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. The Great's got 39.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so it's Houston taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. And we'll take a look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Thompson against Levine. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Again, the miss by the Kings. Rockets leading by 15. And good! From way outside, it's in!
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Sabonis! They can't stop the run with that one.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Murray rips down the board.
You try to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, the Great.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Oh my goodness, what a play!
Oh my.
Oh, the dunk!
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And here's Levine. 1:49 left in the game. You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach LaVine can get overlooked.
Yeah, Levine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history. Players with this type of athleticism as Zach LaVine, historically, they keep people watching on TV and they keep people in the crowd. Why? Because you never know what you're going to see from them.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Houston.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Great.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
DeRozan in the corner. He drills the 3. Houston in total control. Fires the 3. And another one.
Well, he's been firing on all cylinders, and the defense helpless to keep up.
And this gives him alone the 3rd most 50-point games in league history. That is some elite company.
Yeah, and sitting between Jordan and Kobe, when those are your peers, I think you're doing all right.
Puts up a deep 3, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
So we see Houston taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, the Great.